not much you could say. We just got our butts kicked. The whole thing we've been through the last 3 weeks has taken a toll on us. Obviously, Saturday's game probably took our spirit away. We challenged them on Sunday to come back. I kind of begged and pleaded yesterday and today, but I could feel it. I could feel it coming. It's a shame what happened Saturday. When you looked at the schedule a couple of weeks ago and you saw 4 top 20 teams in a row, if you could get 2 out of the 4, you'd probably be pretty happy. We had a chance to get 3. We didn't. And when our 2, obviously we depend on Marquise and Nigel so much, and they did a good job getting into them, and we were just a little off. And we cut it to 12 second half. Marquise had those 2 free throws, it was 14, and maybe he had 2 free throws to go to 12, and he missed them. And then they went down and hit the 3, and then it was just kind of over at that point. So done and over with. Got a new season. I told them after Kansas, the most important game of the year was going to be Mississippi. Didn't matter what happened today. We got to clear our minds, come together, and see if we can be ready to play on Saturday against Mississippi. You got 12 left, and we're gonna have to fight out of this hole and find a way to get some of these games.
Next, coach, we'll go to Kellis.
Yeah, Bruce, what do you know about Selton at this point?
He hurt his ankle, and it was very swollen. I'm not sure if they were going to take him. I didn't see him. I saw him after the game, then I didn't see him in the locker room, so I don't know if they took him to get an X-ray or not. But you guys probably saw it on replay. I didn't get to see it. He just came down. He said he thought he came down on somebody's foot. And, it's all we've been through. Obviously, we don't want to lose anybody, but so hope it's not as bad as I guess the worst possibility. But we'll just have to wait and see.
When he's not in there, who would you say you lean on most to replace his kind of production?
Well, Mike is. I thought Mike. We shot too many threes early. We've been pretty good at playing basketball the last few weeks. Moving the ball, making an extra pass, getting in the paint. We didn't get in the paint. We shot quick threes. Obviously, then they got going. It was all downhill after that. I thought after a while, we started getting to the basket, started getting to the paint. Marquise had a good little run in the second half. But they're good. They're when you look at all the teams we played, and you evaluate them, they're good. They're the best offense and defense. Kansas offense is elite. Texas Tech's, got a little bit of both, but these guys are efficient at everything, and we didn't do a good job of attacking them from the start, and then it was all downhill.
All right. Hey, thanks. Travel safe, Coach.
Yep.
Next question to Michael.
Bruce, have you got anybody that can match somebody like Chema Chachua's energy and length?
No, you look at his stats: 13 and 12, 5 offensive rebounds, 22 minutes, 6 for 7. Obviously a credit to them. He's active, mobile. We had trouble with him last year, the first couple times, not quite as much the last one, but it's just, our big guys don't have that mobility. That was one of the reasons we thought we could play Ish a little bit, maybe at the 5, just to kind of, he's a little more mobile and bouncy than some of our other guys. So obviously it didn't work. Davion had got hurt in practice, and he made the decision to play, but probably he was probably a step behind everything. We were a step behind everything. The rip drives, the not getting in help, mistakes on cuts, not talking, communicating, all the things we've been pretty good at the last couple of weeks was not there.
Where do you go to find consistency from this team?
Well, I thought we had been making some progress. And like I said, sometimes, and I've had championship teams got their butts beat. It happens. You see it in the NBA, you see it, and just now they got to man up, grow up, come together, and see what we can do. You got got a lot of games left and a lot of things can happen, but all we can worry about right now is getting home and getting ready for Mississippi.
Was there anything that was the most discouraging about the defense, or did they just kind of stretch you guys out?
I think we're just a step behind on everything, and we just, and they seemed to be a little more ready. They seemed on their toes and we were on our heels, and we just didn't get the help. We didn't contain the dribble when we needed to. I thought when we pressured them the second half a little bit, bothered them, got them out of some stuff. Obviously the next time maybe be something that we, hopefully can do a little better job of, but, and that was without their, one of their better guards. So they're good. They very efficient, very balanced. You look at it, not only shot well, but, 3 guys, double digits, 8, 7, or 4 guys, double digits. So great balance. Hopefully we can, we'll get them a chance, but again, at home, hopefully we can figure that out a little bit. But right now we got to go against Mississippi. It's huge.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Next question to Mitch.
Yeah, Coach, what would you say in the last couple of games have been the big reasons why there's been some issues with rebounding?
I don't know, to be honest. I would not say it's one of our fortes of the year. When we out rebound people, we're, 10-1, 10-1, I guess. And a couple Texas and Texas Tech, who are really good rebounding teams, we were able to stay in front of them and we were able to rebound the basketball. And, we got to do a little better job. All we did on Sunday was box out. And obviously it didn't help because the beginning of the game, that was a big factor, them getting some second chance opportunities to slowly but surely build that lead.
Thank you.
Next question to Cole.
Yeah, Coach, these last 4 games have been, you mentioned, against top 20 teams, but now you enter a stretch with no ranked teams in these next 3 games. Just what's going to be your message to your team and in order for them to stay focused?
Well, first of all, I told them the other day that Mississippi was really important. I said that on Saturday afternoon after the game. Second of all, they just beat Florida by 20 at home. So if that doesn't catch your attention, nothing will. And then you talk about unranked. Oklahoma State has already beaten Baylor here 2 weeks ago and also beat Texas, I believe. So, and they're 3-4 and they're ahead of us. So it's, hopefully I don't have to motivate them with that part. But all we can focus on is ourselves and getting ready. Like I said, if you played sports and your spirit was taken out of you, you got to find a way to get it back. And we got to figure that out. One of my quote this week or whatever the last couple of days was, when bad things happen, you have 3 choices. You can let it destroy you, or you can let it define you, and that's what they got to decide. There's one other one, I can't remember what it is, but there's 3 choices they have, and that's right now. If we're going to let this define us, we're going for a long stretch, but hopefully, and we can't let it destroy us. And we got to come back, and we have to take a whole nother step. And we're good enough. I believe it, but obviously tonight it was not our night.
And then when Marquise Noel gets the ball and really goes downhill, just how much does that open up your offense?
Yeah, I thought in the first half, it was the first time in a while where he got bogged up. He overdid some things. He didn't let it happen. Obviously, they got into Nigel. He just came off a 30-some point game, player of the week. Unbelievable, performance. Again, I thought second half we did a better job. Marquise did a better job. Nigel did of getting some things going. We just couldn't stop them enough in that. We had our one chance. Like I said, Marquise had those 2 free throws. Maybe make them get to 12. Now you get another stop, but it went the other way after that. And then it was tough to respond.